1990. Sinead O'Connor was top of the pops. We're in the midst of the recession we had to have. Ayrton Senna had just won his second Formula One world title, and the VN Commodore was the top-selling car down under.
And nothing compared to Honda's first ever supercar, the NSX.
All alloy, hand-built, designed to mimic a jet fighter, and there hasn't been a production mid-engine Japanese supercar since. Until now, introducing the brand new turbocharged hybrid 2016 Honda NSX. If the original NSX was meant to mimic an F16, this one's gone all F22 Raptor on us. But it's got the performance and the technology to match. Make no mistake, this new Honda is absolutely a supercar.
At the heart of the new NSX is a bespoke twin-turbo 75-degree petrol V6 that produces over 370 kilowatts. This is mated to a 9-speed dual-clutch gearbox, Honda's own, and 3 electric motors that theoretically can produce up to 90 kilowatts and 300 newton meters. These give the NSX the ability to instantly apply torque to not only accelerate the car, but also fine-tune how it behaves in a corner. The styling is more science than art, but in the metal, the new NSX is striking. Interwoven dynamic is what the concept's called. Every surface you see has a purpose. There are no fewer than 15 coolers, heat exchangers or radiators. Openings are therefore optimised, but so are the areas where the cool air exits to minimise drag and optimise downforce. Visible elements of this approach include the bonnet vents, Ford GT style floating C-pillar, rear diffuser vortices and fixed front and rear spoilers. Underneath is a unique space frame construction that combines aluminium castings and extrusions, ultra high strength steel and even composites.
$420,000 is a lot to pay for a Honda, but this is a lot of Honda. We're at Estorial in Portugal, one of the classic European racetracks, and the NSX is just eating it up. Pace in this car is effortless. Got around 600 horsepower in the old money, but it just meters it out beautifully. With twin electric motors on the front axle, providing torque vectoring and all-wheel drive, the new NSX is a very, very flattering drive. It also sounds like very few V6s ever. Just listen to that car wail. And there's a wonderful precision to this car and the ability to tune it, feel where it is in the corner. The twin electric motors at the front end are constantly working and constantly torque vectoring to give you the best solution for what you're doing, whether it be trail braking into a corner like this, getting on the power out of the corner and keeping it balanced even on sort of half throttle like that. And in track mode like this, the stability control gives you quite a little bit of slip, bit of freedom. Never feels like it's interfering, but gives you a nice safety net. It's always communicating, which given the amount of technology in it, is really quite amazing. The gearbox itself is a technical tour de force. It's a 9-speed twin clutch, and it has an amazing amount of smarts in it. I'm not touching the paddle. All these gear changes in perfect positions is entirely the work of the NSX itself.
Honda says the NSX is good for 308 kilometres an hour. The actual number for the 0 to 100 sprint, it's not so keen to quote. Instead it says simply, it's sub 3 seconds. From a seat of the pants measure, we reckon it doesn't feel quite as quick or as rapid as its competitors, but subjective impressions can be deceptive. And even if the NSX isn't as fast, the point is there's more to a supercar than straight line speed.
I sound like I'm raving about this car. In all honesty, I didn't expect it to be this good.
I expected the NSX to be technically excellent, but nowhere near as involving, or as tactile as it is. The NSX could well be the world's most innovative supercar, but more importantly, it's proof positive that Honda has at last got its mojo back.